Hola! Are you ready for my next little installment about life as a diplomat in the PH360 ProjectMe Flow Society? So just before the video, I was working at the time and I thought, oh my God, it's Saturday. We don't even know that it's Saturday because everything always feels like Saturday. But there's four of us in the house here, a diplomat, an activator, a connector, and a guardian. Four young women, all of us run our own businesses outside of PH360 as well, and today we said we'd have a productivity day. So in order to have hi Miss Danny, good to see you my darling. In order to have a productivity day, we decided that we're going to get out of the house and have some really focused time on our computers, and unfortunately just through the way things happen we ended up being very late for that. So by my standards 15 minutes is late. We ended up being a couple of hours behind what we had planned to be for our productivity day. And most diplomats, that's not a problem. We're kind of known, a lot of diplomats have tendencies of procrastination, but actually mine isn't. That's not the case for me, and my unique PH360 profile says the opposite, and timeliness is really important. So we had all of these obstacles standing in the way, and by the time we finally got those cleared and we got in the car and we went down, we actually went to Starbucks where it's air conditioned and close by where we could focus, and we had power for our laptops, which isn't all that common here in Mexico. By the time we got down there, I noticed that my stress levels were quite high because we were delayed. So for diplomats, we're extremely sensitive to our physical environment. It's actually a huge priority for us that our environment is stress-free. We're very, very susceptible to stress problems. And I remember one of my old employees, Christian, and we had a laugh about this recently. He once said, well, we all know Erin doesn't deal with stress well. And he was a crusader by a type, so he's actually designed to have huge workloads and achieve a lot of things. But you put a diplomat in that environment, it's very hard for us, and we get stressed and we hit overwhelm, and our brain actually stops functioning at its optimal. So by the time I get down to Starbucks today with my friends and our laptops, I'm like, stressed. So one of the great things for us, recognizing that we're stressed and our environment is very sensitive, we're very sensitive to our environment, I should say, is brown noise. So brown noise is a background sound that you can play. It's similar to white noise, but the highest pitch sounds have been reduced. So you can find tracks on YouTube. So today, my little hack was I put on my Bose over-ear headphones, so I tried to cut out as much environmental sound as we could. I played a brown noise track on my YouTube, which was like an 8-hour brown noise track. And then over the top of that, I played Spotify and I played music that I wanted to hear. Oh, look at all these beautiful people joining. So good to see you all. So nice to do Facebook Lives and see who's watching. And for all of you who don't get to watch live, you can always comment in the boxes anyway, and I'll get to see who's there and what insights you have. Hola, my beautiful Mexican friend. Well, so for me today to be able to sit there on my laptop with my friends, brown noise coming in, which was going to cut out a lot of the ambient noise, then Spotify over the top, so it's music that I really enjoy and it soothes me, and I was super productive and I smashed out a lot of computer-based tasks and I was able to be focused for a long period of time. So despite it not being in perfect flow for me, not being right in line with my chronobiology and having a little bit of stress at the beginning because we were delayed to start, I still was able to achieve a lot. So for any diplomats out there, my highest recommendation is be really vigilant with your environment. I call it being the queen of my kingdom. So really ensuring that my physical environment is the best quality environment for me at any time. I love harmony. I love cleanliness and neatness and organization. I love it to be visually appealing. And so even though I'm traveling all around the world, I haven't had a home in a long time. I've had a base and now I don't even have that. It's just me and my suitcases wherever the world calls. It's really important that when I get there, I take care of my physical environment and I get my needs met. So nature is really good for us. Big open spaces is really good for us. Not a lot of noise or like peaceful noise. Hello, Miss Angie. I love you. And, you know, another thing that we can do, which I saw in Bex's email today, which was fantastic, was like, if you have a diplomat in your life that you want to take care of, is feed them a really delicious meal. So pleasure in any form is very, very good for us, and particularly decreasing stress in any way. So that's my little diplomat hack. And I know lots of you aren't diplomats, but you might have us in your life, and I would really love you to join ProjectMe so you get all the amazing insights on all the other health types as well. So we've just got a household full of incredible people here. We have a humongous community all over the world of incredible, incredible people, and we have amazing information for you to also be able to take this and change your health and change your life and feel as good as we do every single day. But I love you. Thank you for everyone that joined. So good to see all your beautiful names pop up there, and I'll be back in a few more days with some more amazing information about diplomats. Love you guys.